A dream that everyone who suffers from excess weight dreams of. Turn fat into muscle. Is there a magic formula that can transform the fat accumulated in unwanted areas such as the abdomen, arms and buttocks into tight muscles? Despite the glamorous promises in health and fitness magazines, is it really possible to turn body fat into muscle with exercise? Unfortunately, it is not that simple. Fat is just an extra store of energy. It does nothing in your body except that it stays in place for the sole purpose of life, which is to be a reserve of energy mostly in the waist area until you make a special effort to burn it. The fat mass accumulating in certain parts of your body is not particularly important except that it is considered a thermal insulator to keep the body warm, and is shock resistant. Of course, you need body fat to stay healthy, so as long as you don't walk around with a drooping belly, flabby arms, and greasy cheeks all year round, you probably have nothing to fear. Let's touch on the important issue, which is getting rid of fat and replacing it with muscle. Unfortunately, this is almost impossible to achieve at the same time. The reason is that in order to maintain a favorable environment to facilitate the process of burning body fat, you must exhaust calories. To create replacement calories, you have to consume a significant amount of carbohydrates, and live with the fact that you will probably gain additional weight in the process. But there is no need to worry, as the percentage of fat will remain within the normal limits in the body as long as the burning process continues. In addition to intensive training appropriate for your condition, and eating other foods such as beef or lean chicken with tuna, oatmeal, etc., while staying away from foods rich in sugar and fats, like candy and fast food, and since consuming more calories will cause the body to store the excess in the form of fat tissue, but the process of burning this tissue continues constantly as long as you make an effort. In this way you will reduce the size of fatty tissue, and you will increase muscle mass in different parts of your body. This means that following a proper diet with proper exercise is able to burn fat and build muscle tissue. But the real problem is that the tissues that make up muscle are completely different from fat tissue, and this means that it is impossible for one to replace the other. Conclusion: with proper exercise and a healthy balanced diet, you can have a healthy body in which the ratio of muscle mass to fat tissue is appropriate. But it is impossible to replace the fat stores in the waist and abdomen area with muscles. In fact, what happens is that this fat is constantly burned and its percentage decreases, but it does not turn into muscles at all. And do not be deceived by the flashy ads of some gyms or fitness companies,